והשפעתי.
והשפעתי. זה?
והשפעתי.
השפעתי. One second, I want to see it inside. Once again, if you don't be upset with me. Monday, והשבעתי. Wow. והשבעתי, chill. So I don't think there was a word chill. They never had this word. It came from the word והשבעתי. So how do you find out how chilling comes from Ishbati? So I tell you a very interesting thing, what's going on. I don't want to tell you the experience, because I want you to get it in the right way. So I'll start telling you a story, a real story. Somebody asked me about the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Whoever's going to be VIP, you see the person probably in Israel. So this guy is a businessman. So I told me, tell me about the Lubavitcher Rebbe. So I told him, listen, you have to get undressed first.
Thank you. No, it's still your turn. I just started the timer.
So I said to get undressed. So he has an office in Allenby. So he literally took myself serious, started to get undressed. So he told me, also the socks. I said, yes. He got undressed naked. Listen, he ran into the shower, to the bathroom. He got dressed. I was shocked. A businessman, a normal person. So I told him, so when he said, tell me about the Rebbe. So I told him something, a crazy thing. When I walked to the Rebbe in the Chiddush, the Rebbe told me my grandmother's name. I didn't know her, because I was in Israel. So the Rebbe said, since your mother's name is Yehudis, probably your grandmother's name is Sora, when he wrote down Sora. And then happened another situation. I was in 770, and my grandfather had to go to operation. And then the Rebbe said to bless him, Avrom Ayor, to give. So they asked, what is the mother's name? And nobody knew. So the Rebbe said, if his name is Avrom, Mistame, his mother is Yudis, and it was Yudis. Mistame means automatic, basically the lettering. It's common sense that we are all of us together over here. And God created in a way that you don't even know, because it's so real. So we are the reality of the world. Thank you very much. Guys, I'm going to have coffee with my wife, because I didn't know what's going to be. So maybe I'm going to join soon. Okay? I'm going to be. I love to hear what everybody says.
Shalom. Your word is chaya, like you, like you're the chaya. That's your word.
So how does it work? I have a minute with my word.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Someone's. You have to turn off your alarm clock.
Turn your phones on, everyone.
Can you speak, guys?
Oh, so it's my turn to speak right now?
Yeah, I'm starting.
Okay.
Chaya, you said the word?
I'll just say phone. I'll pass this turn. I'll use my next turn.
What page was it? What page is it?
Raw. Bad. As part of the reward for observing his rules, God instructed Moses to tell the Jewish people that he would protect them from wild beasts, removing these types of animals from their land. All take out the Yetzer Hara from our neshamot, our guf. To Hashem, the proper way is dedicated. Shut up. No problem. Sounds like even Moshe Rabbeinu already removed the beast from us. Now there's no excuses to only do good stuff. Kind of wrap up, everyone.
Min. Jen. This blessing will come to its fullest fruition in the Messianic era, when the wolf will lie with the lamb in peace. There will indeed still be wolves, but They will not be predatory. So we're gonna mess up the food chain. God. Animals aren't eating other animals. It's gonna destroy the whole food chain situation. Yeah. Okay, go for it.
So I guess what's the word? Heart. Tyvus. So I guess we're all gonna come beat us.
You know what?
We're gonna join the cause. No animals.
No,
Just
say
the opposite.
if
He said there's gonna be a food chain.
no, I said it's gonna destroy the whole food chain. There's
Meaning?
gonna be too many.
Too many animals. But that is the miracle. They're gonna be able to live too many at the same time and live in harmony and space.
No, there's gonna be too many. There's gonna be too many. There's gonna be too many.
This world is
deer.
pretty. This world is pretty big.
You'd be surprised.
That's pretty politics, but like about immigration, they're like, there's no more space in America. A lot of people they take videos of like these empty grounds. Like, what do you mean? There's space right here. There's space for everyone, technically. That this whole thing is talking about a level of miracles that is not understand in our brain. Like very few times you see like a wild animals, living with another wild animal or hugging a human. Like suddenly the whole world go crazy about it because oh my gosh, it's amazing. So the whole thing is higher than Teva. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely, Coops. Seriously.
Did you just restart it?
No, something wrong with the timer.
Nothing wrong.
No, because
Does anyone else have a timer you can use?
it's not gonna work.
It's fine.
It's a certain time of that.
I can do it for a
Literally
minute
should be a
50.
timer that says a minute and 30 seconds. I'll download a horn app, so every single time it finishes, I'll press the horn. You guys are different.
Whoa.
No, the sound wasn't coming up. Okay, sorry. My word is
Okay.
the gamer. Please. Hate that word. It's like every day that word. No, it's just because so the call I got was a scam. It wanted. I don't think I need home insurance. So it's fine. Thank God I didn't answer, but fire shooting. First of all, there's people who are saying, yeah, there's so much empty land. All these illegal immigrants, and they want to live in a city where they could actually find work. If you live in the middle of nowhere, you're not going to find work. It's it's just fun. Shalom, it's good to see you. We miss you at Jets. You didn't, Shalom, if you knew that people were actually going to start coming, what if you actually stayed? Shalom. Yeah. Miss you.
Okay, Ethan, what's the first word that comes to your head when you hear Vayikra?
Andy said or something? Is that Vayikra?
Yes. Anything.
Anything has to be the translation or not the translation.
You can say anything that comes to your head.
Please keep.
I don't know, like Andy called out or something?
Any word.
One word.
Let's say called.
Called. Okay. Let's try. This is why God. This is where we're holding.
Speak or read.
You want to read?
Want me to just read the page?
Or you want to
Yeah,
speak?
paragraph.
Or you can just talk about what
Let him read them then.
Over here, this way God
Yeah.
made. This way God made his blessings dependent, especially on our observance of these types of commandments. When we empty ourselves of our ego, we can view God's rewards not as a motivation for complying with his will, but as intrinsic components of our relationship with him. God is absolute goodness, so we can relate to him without the interference of our egos. We can experience his goodness purely as his self-revelation to us.
Any thoughts?
I have no clue what any of that meant.
Ego, rapping. Ego. You have 25 seconds to do what you want. Say
You
what
talk
you want.
about basketball. You can talk about working at anything.
I don't want to talk about the Raptors. We'll broadcast right now for next
Where
18
is
seconds.
I don't know. We have to like let go of our ego sometimes in certain situations.
How is that, bro?
I don't know. Yeah.
Sean, What?
What's the word?
No.
Huh?
Love.
Rudiger, 22.
Hmm?
22. Thank you, Coops, for saying that you're happy to see me. I think we've been better friends, and I think we're like best friends. And I like when it's sunny and blue sky in the morning. It motivates me.
I'm trying to get
Your phone's really loud. It's really cool. I think that's really. I wish my phone was. Good morning to everyone. I'm just wondering, like, if you miss 4 days of FiveAlive after break, like, no, after the 30 days, do you have to do 26 days straight, or can you do like 10 days and then after, like, in a month from now, I could still do it?
no one here has it.
Huh?
Yes, it's not on it.
Jacobson said that like you could do it whenever you want. Like he can miss 5 days and then like in a month from now he could just do FiveAlive for another 10 days. Like he doesn't have to do all of it in 30 days. He could do like 10 out of 30 days.
It's going for 500.
Huh? So
What is Vav?
Seconds away from
Vav will be 6 days of a week. So we can do it days, whether here is abnormal. There's no reason why California should be, well, it should be like 13 degrees, while New York and Montreal is like 30 degrees Celsius.
the hell is that? No one knows what that is.
Like
Everyone knows
80
what
to
that
90
Canadian thing.
Fahrenheit.
is. I know.
To answer the question, I believe for 500, each 500 is 30 days. You can only miss 4 days in those 30 days. So if you do 60 days, you can miss 8 days. Pretty much math right there. Top notch in the morning. No idea, bro. Yeah. I see everyone in the morning and AM. I'm so tired. Like, so tired. I wanted to go sleep by 11, but like, I lost sleep last night. Yeah. It passed.
Word is Vishpati. 6. So Melech was saying 6 days of the week. 6 days, and the 7th day, Shabbos, day of rest.
Oh yeah.
You stop playing games by my turn. Thank you.
I already saw that also. He took it.
Also, I'll throw my 2 cents in on the topic once we're talking about how many days of FiveAlive you can miss. I think the way it is if you miss 4 days, you have to make them up. If you're doing 60 days, I don't know. You don't have to make it up, so Mendel probably shouldn't lie to me. Okay. So I think the way it is if you can miss up to 4 days, but you do have to make them up. I think if you're missing 8 days, I don't think there's any time to make it up before VIP. That's not what I was told.
You're allowed to miss
My
8
life is a lie. Or someone just wanted to lie to me for no reason. Okay, it's good to know. You can miss 4 days. Thank you, Mendel, for finally telling me the
The
truth.
big Marcus.
And yeah, I thought we were up.
You like that? You like that?
What it is?
You done with that? Make space here.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times you see people say they want to speak something into existence. So, yeah, I guess if we talk about Mashiach, we talk about Mashiach, we focus on it and learn about it, try to act in the way it's going to be when Mashiach comes, we could sort of say speak it into existence. Then just Sean, you're telling Coops how cool his phone is. So I'm going to start off, say a compliment too. Keep rolling with the compliment every morning. Shmulik Rokas, I really like your sweater.
Facts.
That means doesn't like anything else.
Shalom.
Facts.
Dovi, I'll have to agree that sweater is really, really cool. It's good to see you all. Eitan, I see you. I see you all the way back there. What's up, Nechi? Yassi, it's good to see you. Isaac, Tzvi. Of course, of course. I don't know. I don't have much to say. Like, I think I looked at the text and either it was the wrong one, or something like that. Unless I heard wrong when someone was reading. Do I have to do another word this round? So what is it?
Ra'ah.
Ra'ah. Angel. I pass. I'm finished.
Sorry, we
Yeah,
weren't
yeah,
on
we-
sitting.
Yeah, it was there.
You can't.
Bunch of motions.
Okay.
That back up.
Those are recording.
Painful moment in my life right now. Some people think it's a joke, but it's really serious. It's like you asked on more than one occasion. You even said, like, is that true? Like, I feel like you're doing something that's no one else has to do. And they said, no, we did it up right here. Go ask that person. Well, pass. Yeah, I'm looking good.
All right. Awesomeness. Thank you, Joey.
I like your sweater.
Tom, I like your shirt. Nice shirt. Isaac also, I like your shirt. I do. Isaac always wears good shirts. Firestone, if you were wearing a shirt, maybe I would like it. Sweet looking fresh.
Sure.
Yeah. What do you have?
Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? It's fine. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing really well. Shh, please, when someone's talking, Yossi, thank you. Especially if you're gonna shoot a fire, or shoot an arrow, so you gotta hear what he has to answer. See my compliments. Just a reminder for the journal, yearbook. We need the compliments. Everybody. Okay, so to address the big elephant in the room, I guess if you understand good or not. Basically, the original contract was done with one person, and someone else wrote it up. When he wrote it up, he wrote that you can miss 4 days that has to be made up. And when the question was asked twice, he said it multiple times. It was twice that was mentioned. I'm just clarifying. it was at that time it was 4 days that we had to make up if we missed. Now, after that, it was cleared, and it just never was mentioned out loud. Maybe sometimes someone tells you information that you're supposed to pay, and you just forget about it, and everything moves on. Especially last week was a hectic week. Feeling all that stuff. But if for your information, yes, I believe you can miss 4 days on FiveAlive, and you don't have to make it up. There was a question before: are you allowed to make like 10 days, miss 4 days, do 10 days, miss 4 days, do 10 days? Someone asked it before, something like that. That's the answer. And yeah,
What was your word? You didn't say what.
Coops never remind me.
So do it now, quick.
What's the word?
Let me restart my
I think
time.
it's the going.
The gamer. Blaming.
Okay, nice. What's my word? The Geimer again? Vayikra. He said, stop. Fighting. Yeah. You're able to, if you are, you have to get, that's 60 days. Let's say you're able to miss 4 days per month. It's basically impossible. There's like, we only have like, if you started when I started, there's exactly 60 days. And don't say, oh, I can miss 4 days, and so let me miss it. The day you're not feeling well, that's when you take it off. You don't, like Monday, I wasn't feeling well, so I slept in the whole day. But I didn't say, oh, I'm tired today. Let me go right back to sleep. I did say it, but I didn't. Yeah. Shouldn't be used as an excuse now. It should be used as if something happens, it happens. If you miss all your days now, when you're in New York or once Jets is over, it's gonna be so much harder to join. Because I don't know, you're gonna have a whole different schedule. And what if Isaac doesn't go live? Like what? You're gonna miss a day.
Chavav. Etc. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm sure someone already did all the good mornings, but morning. It's good to see y'all. And good point. I came kind of in the middle. I was actually thinking about that, and I wasn't 100% sure because when we made it up, we did write you could miss 4 days, but in my mind, I was also thinking you still gotta do 30 days. That's what you're getting paid for. That's what you're getting covered for. So, anyways, Scott for clarifying the ear. I don't know what the whole. He had to get you out of bed, and he says you gotta get up. So probably very upset about that. That's my assumption what the upsetness is. But it's good, Baruch Hashem. I'm sure it's for good reason. And it looks like Nayak has to do with it. I'm not sure what. You're also helping out, making sure that things are clear. Nayak, by the way, also marking himself, right? You're marking yourself when you're coming. Make sure everything's clear. And it's good. It's good to go a little bit more to clarify things. Shkoyach.
Word.
Vav.
Number 12.
No.
Okay, so that's it. What is this?
Vav. Translate. What do you think? Everybody back up. I'll drop. Everybody.
Hebrew letter in the olive is
Much easier.
It's somebody else.
yeah, no.
Can you stop?
Go.
Oh, hey, it's
One more thing.
a Hebrew letter in the olive is
Okay, now I'm blocked by this guy.
Vav.
He
What could you say about Vav?
pulled me right next to
I don't know.
a word, the word that comes to your head.
Vav. nothing goes in my head. It's just like a letter, you know. So
Say letter.
so what's yours? What's yours?
Pass him?
Yeah.
Guys. Yeah. Lechi, yeah?
What's up, man?
So my word is Vihishbati, and the word is Shabbos. So it's a very difficult thing. What do you mean control? Not control, but like channel the wolf. You know, I remember we went on Chanukah Tzayim, and we pulled up to like all the club areas, besides all the hectic stuff that happened, the good miracles. But one thing is like people were jealous of us. People were like really, and like they were like, 1 second, if you're righteous, you shouldn't be having fun. We're the ones that are supposed to be having fun. We're clubbing. You guys are like on a whole God thing. You know, you're meant to be doing the right thing, and we're having a blast. You know, probably way more than anyone in the club. We're pulling up, doing crazy things, and the idea of like the wolf inside of us. You know, I know for me, I have a wolf inside of me. I like to, you know, a wild side. Everyone has a wild side, and I think if I could like channel that wolf, is that really possible? Like, in how to channel that wolf instead of just like antibiotics, just killing it every day, swallowing more and more pills to kill it. The idea to actually channel that wolf inside of us into an area of good. That the joy that one would have in serving God in life, and the accomplishments that one would accomplish if they use the wolf to, you know, whatever. I find like I'm always tired when it comes to doing the right thing. Shalom.
Sean?
What's his word?
Oh no, the word is chaya.
Wild.
Woo!
I like these pants because they help him go wild. Because then they would rip. So now he can do all this stuff. See, they're joggers in disguise. Exactly. And I still want that picture, by the way. And it's like when someone wants to stall time, they just good morning share. Wait a couple seconds, and then soon enough you'll have them in a half. Wait, but my question was actually, are you allowed to miss more than 4 days, and then join FiveAlive and make up for the days more than 4 that you missed? Like, if I miss 6 days, do I lose everything, or can I come back late, like a week after the 30 days and join a couple days? If I haven't missed 1 day yet, and I don't know how much. I think I'm 13 days.
Ra'ah will be good. Everyone thinks I'll say bad. Nah. Good. That's a great question, by the way. I like the answer too. I also have to answer what happened over there. Like, what if I was sick already and I still came? I should be able to use that day, you know? Like, people are here that are sick, they still come, you know? Doesn't mean, oh, now you're right, going to be missed when you're sick. No, absolutely not. You miss 4 days, you miss 4 days. 100%. I'm just clarifying what people have been said. No fingers pointed. I did the word like twice already. Good. So, the fancy word is stupendant. That's the word? No, 1 second. No.
You don't know.
Hold up. Still got time. Stupendous, thank you. Yeah, not because he knew it, because you looked it up, you know? It's a great word, actually. I actually really like it, because it's everything actually I was been looking for. Like, amazing in everything. Extraordinary, outstanding, and compliment someone, right? So it's like the grammatia, basically. It's like everything. So yeah, everyone's looking stupendous, spectacular, amazing today.
Me. stupendous. A little bit on what Svi's saying. It was funny. There was a meme going around. It was saying there's two teams. Now it's the NBA Finals starting on Thursday. Dovey was actually telling me about it. There's two teams. He's telling me about the meme. And there's a bunch, like one team, it's like lopsided sort of, the East and the West. The West is a lot better than the East. So there's a team in the East that just made it to the finals for the first time in their franchise history. And a meme was going around saying that if a bunch of different players on the team, like Fred VanVleet does really, 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 really good, and this other guy does really, really, really good, and this other guy does really, really, really good, the other team's still going to blow them out in 4 games. So I'm saying the VART, like what Svi was saying, that we're just like another gear. We're like we're a step higher, you know, like whatever else they do, they go clubbing, they do this. We're always like one step higher. Chaim. Everyone should have this stupendous day.
Man, food. Good morning, Yitzi. It's nice to have some new faces today.
Alright.
You guys are always welcome.
Alright,
bro. I'll get there. You guys are always welcome to come to FiveAlive every morning. It's nice to see you guys. Arts, Brett. So, yeah, I think Greta was telling me that maybe it was mental or something that, like, in general, like people always talk about Mashiach a lot and we learn about Mashiach a lot, and other people always say, like, in general, the more time that passes, the less, like, it's harder to still call from Mashiach and still, like, believe in everything, like, more and more time goes by. But, like, the part about Lubavitch these days is that, like, we still care about the fact that, like, we're not caring, you know, or like we're still like somewhat involved, even if like other people, like Mashiach's just like, oh, you know, it's not like part of their like day-to-day lives.
It's at a risk, but I think it's worth it to try.
Word.
Your word is V'gomer.
It's a special word. So special. V'gomer is special. It's funny you say you mentioned Mashiach, and I was just thinking like let's just say Mashiach was here right now, like you know, like right, it came to be that Mashiach was here all along, and like basically the only difference about there being Mashiach and not being Mashiach is just like an awareness. I don't know if I want, like, obviously I don't know what that's like, but like why would I want that awareness? Meaning like that it feels like it's almost taking away from the work that I'll be doing on an everyday basis, meaning like, right, we continue here after Mashiach comes and we continue living our lives, right? And then like what's the use of that if at the end of the day, like like the whole my enjoyment from being here on this earth is working hard on things and then like seeing results. If I'm seeing those results even before I start working on them, what's the use of that? I feel like it's a little more complicated than that, but yeah, it's interesting, the whole Mashiach thing. And I think the wolf thing Group 2 is talking about is also very good. Oh, I'm done?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Thank you. Cole. If I may touch upon what Sean said, leave more time.
Lean forward a little bit so you can see.
For bigger coming daily in this banner. There is, first of all, the word of you just have to open your eyes and Mashiach will be here. And yet, even though Mashiach will come and your life will sort of be the same, certain aspects will be completely different, but that's the life you will want. You'll want to see the results right away. Won't be like working like a regular work day. It'll be
see the mitzutzis of Dusha, the godliness just flowing through the world. Even more to that, Chana David to just elaborate more my personal touch on that.
Chavav. Say nothing, because basically I just Googled 26 just to see if anything would come up. Something interesting for 26. And there's literally nothing for 26. Like, there's not even any good sports players who have the number 26. Like, there's literally nothing for 26. It's a bit rough. Sorry, 26.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Choose time. Who's in charge of the time?
Could you press the?
You guys here?
Thank you.
So number 126 is UK Vav K.
Yeah.
Vav. Cool. So number one, the topic of Mashiach in general, the reason why I get ticked off a lot of times is because you start realizing people are giving the same parrot answer. That means they're just repeating quotes, repeating different answers. That means that sometimes you see someone that's for bringing him Mashiach and you see that he actually means what he said. He actually wants it. Then you have people that are just like sitting there and they're like, Gimel, polish the buttons, you know, and it hits you like, okay, everyone's just being parents. So now there's a line that Peter Korf always used to say, and at least for us, it bothers us that we don't even want to want. That's his line in Mashiach. At least that was the line. It bothers us that we don't want to want. We don't want Mashiach, and we want to want that. That was his line always about Mashiach. In general, that was always the mile back in them, and people used to say, like, Mashiach is the menta, it's such an embarrassment to Chabad. And I remember someone always used to say, at least there's a passion about what's happening. The second you go, like, okay, you know, you do your thing, I do my thing, and we're done, you don't even care anymore. You're holding a level under that. You're like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't care. So there's a mila in having a passion, arguing for what you believe in. Something that there's a good side to having the passion to argue.
No. Wait, where?
Hishbati.
Hishbati.
Which one is it? F or Shabbos?
Shabbos. No, not if you're driving everyone nuts about Mashiach. You think those people wearing the pins that drive everyone crazy, you don't say a kid, they'll punch you in the face? That's a different type of person. Talking about, you're saying in Crown Heights, you're not allowed to respond. I can say whatever I want. You can't respond. So you say, okay, let the Zlatim do their thing. Just put up Mashiach flags on every house. Let the antis destroy their property. That's what you're saying? You said, let them be what they are. Let them argue. You said, let them argue. You said that. You said because at least they have something to do. So, think about it. You don't want Mashiach. I think it's a different time. Sorry. Maybe you're someone really... Anti-Mashiach doesn't mean... Everyone's a squeeze Mashiach. Antis don't... It's about Yechim, not...
Chaya. Yechi. Like alive. Yeah. Wow. So good stuff. First of all, I'm actually amazed how like everybody's so different. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Like you hear everybody speak, it's just like a completely different world. I do recommend that everybody take some time during the day, if you could, watch a little of the video. When you see yourself, it really changes. Like one day I just videoed in, and there's like so many things that I'm like trying to pay attention to because of the mic and stuff. I go to different things. So I would suggest just check it out and see what you look like and see if you want to change anything. Or maybe you don't want to change anything. You want to stay the same. It's cool stuff. So Shalom, it looks like by default, your idea is being implemented with a stupendous word today. And the reason why I like that word is because it's It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Stupendous. It like sounds like you're about to say stupid, and it's like, you know what? Why don't you have a stupendous day? And it's like, it could go negative. We're like, no, no, no. It went really good there. It's not just also like a good. It's like stupendous. Way up there with the other amazing words that you said.
Bad. This week was so. It was crazy this week. Like reading.
What?
I don't know where the whole. Were you holding with the reading?
What was your the reading? Well, in the beginning we finished.
That was part of Taming the Wild.
God, he love you too.
You have a
That's part of what?
Where were you? Taming the Wild, or as part of the
As part of the reward for observing his rules, God instructed Moshe to tell the Jewish people that he will protect them from wild beasts by removing these types of animals from their land. I don't really understand what they're saying because like there's a bunch of like anything could be an animal. Like I could be wild and like being in.
Word is. Word is.
The one after
Mean.
Mean?
Yeah.
Like being mean to someone?
Okay.
I don't know, like let's say somebody says something mean to you, like it could like affect your day a lot. Like you just like keep thinking about it and then like you feel bad about yourself. And usually people who are like mean, like always like want to say like negative stuff or like bring other people down is usually because like they're in a low place themselves. So in order for them to bring themselves up, which they think they're doing, but they're only bringing themselves down, they be mean to other people. So it's my that's it. So it's me.
Haaretz.
Haaretz is want. So, first of all, I only caught on to what Dov was saying later on. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's good to have like new faces. Thank you guys for showing up. Stupendous. I'm all for it. I'm really impressed. Like the children are showing up to help a student get the wow. I'm like, well, I'm pretty like I'm in big respect over here. Yeah, a guy shows up for himself, eh? It's not the same thing, you know. There's a lot of love in there, a lot of dedication. God should repay you in his own way. Yeah. So the wild, I like the wild. Imagine I could use my wild for good. I love it. If only that was. And Mashiach. I think that's Mashiach. That's Mashiach. If I have a very, very good side and then I have a very wild side that wants to express itself in an unhealthy way, that's not Mashiach. That's like a consistent, like, I don't know what the word is, but like consistent like friction going on over there. But if a person can use his good side and his wild side in the fight for good, like that feeling inside of yourself is amazing. You're fully doing amazing. So good.
Yeah.